So the tarot guidance book is here. This is something I've been working on for quite some time. Basically an analysis of every card in the deck. Not only that, but how do you combine cards? How do you combine things to form a cohesive reading? How do cards interact with one another? What happens if you have the High Priestess next to the Two of Cups next to the Sun? How does all of that work together into, again, something that you can sort of culminate into an actual reading practice rather than just regurgitating keywords from cards? And that's kind of where I've gone here. One of the big things about the book, it does contain scan codes. So you can scan the QR code. It's going to take you to a video of sort of where I'm talking about and show you what I'm talking about as well. So not only reading it, but you can watch it and listen to it as well at the same time. And there's a ton of these QR codes around in here. This is sort of a culmination of what I've been teaching and what I've been talking about in my system of tarot reading that I use every night on the stream. So there's iconography as well, so it's easy to sort of navigate and say, okay, this is a giving, sharing card, this is a love card, defensive, reactive card, fast or slow, etc., etc. So that's one of the things, right? We talk about, for example, movement cards. These are the type of movement cards that you have. Here's a scan code. You can watch the video, etc. And then we go into each card. Now, each card has a section that talks about what the card is about, what should be around with the other cards, what you kind of look for when you see this card and other cards around it, things like that. So here's some combos for the High Priestess, for example, the Empress, etc. And then we go into, so it's not just one card after the next card. We take breaks. We take a break time here for break time pregnancy. Talk about what are my pregnancy cards. When someone asks you about a pregnancy, what are you supposed to kind of look for and what does it mean and what are the differences? Because I think that's really missing out of a lot of books that you see nowadays and stuff like that. In addition, we have sections on things like tarot card counting. Very unused, a very sort of vague type of thing that you see. And I wanted to break it down. Again, very graphical. It's very easy to see this. It's very graphically easy to sort of follow. When you go through, you get examples for it. You get examples, and it's quick and easy to sort of wander through here and see some of these more advanced topics. Same thing when you're talking about tarot and the seasons. So we have different seasons, Mars, Decan, and it sort of teaches you what that is. Again, very graphically laid out, easy to learn, easy to sort of look, and it's very sort of simple to follow. So this is one thing I didn't want to do, is to get into a bunch of text with no graphics where you're just sort of, trying to picture the card and you're like, wait, what is that card? And I don't want to do that. This is why the book is very graphical. It's very big, sort of easy. And then you have cheat sheets, right? Numerology sort of approach there in the cheat sheet realm. You have astrology cheat sheet. You have a bunch of different things in here. And again, this is sort of a culmination of what I've been teaching, again, for the past 10, 11 years on my channel. This is how to make money with tarot. I don't just tell you some vague general thing about how to make money. I'm like, okay, you start here. This is how you work. This is how you get the donation set up, etc. And then once you get that laid out, here's my recommended gear. So you're just starting. I would recommend this camera, right? I'd recommend these microphones, a lot of simple things and things like that. And obviously, if you get the PDF version, you can click on the link and it'll go to wherever you're going to go, and read more about it. And again, that we're going to have a big graphical book about this as well. So it's easy to follow, it's simple, etc. We have like my recommended reading. We have a decision spread, ultimate love spread. We have a ladder spread. We have a ton of stuff in here. So pretty reasonably priced at $9 for the ebook. The bigger book is much more robust, the physical book. But that's going to be more, so it's going to be $35 because that is extremely high quality, very high quality with that. We'll have another video on that. But for now, if you're interested in picking up the ebook, it is available on Etsy, and you can grab it now. Check it out, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.